Hey everybody, Jillian here. Today I have a brand new Bible journaling process video for you using the From Where I Stand devotional kit that's new from Illustrated Faith. I'm just now starting this one out and I'm going to share my first entry with you guys. So in the first few pages, Shauna encourages us to read John 19 and then provides a few additional passages. And then she asks us questions to consider. What is Mary Magdalene seeing, hearing, smelling from Jesus, from the crowd, things like that. And I really love taking the time to consider her perspective instead of, like Shauna says, Jesus's perspective, which we're so accustomed to doing around this time of year. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, but I think this is a fresh perspective, a different way of looking at things that could also be helpful. So in the Print and Pray shop, Elaine Davis has released these really fun cut and paste headlines that coordinate with the From Where I Stand kit. And so I cut out one of those. I love using them as like a title starter, or in this case, my title. It's nice and big and bold, and that is going to be my focal point for my page today. So you'll see different sentiments in her printable that coordinate with the writing in the devotional. So I printed these on clear sticker paper, and I'm going to first get that stuck down on my page, and then I'm going to paint a little bit. So I put some paint on my palette in colors from my stash that I thought coordinated with the kit, and I'm just very simply taking a wet paintbrush, dipping it in the paint, and just kind of putting a few strokes down here. I plan on layering stickers and paper pieces and things like that on top of here, but first I am going to hit this with my heat tool to help speed up the drying process, and then I'm going to take this stencil with some distress ink and my ink blending tool, and this is picked raspberry. It's a really bright pink, and you can see here just how bright it is. I love the tone on tone, the pink tone on tone here. So I'm going to do the same thing up towards the top, and then I'm going to put some of the stencil down by itself with the distress ink on the bottom, and then layer things on top of that also. Then I took this Lilac acrylic paint from Target and I watered it down a lot, and I took a smaller paintbrush and put some of the paint on my brush and then tapped it all around the page to get those light purple paint splatters on my page. Then I'll go back in with my heat tool to make sure that everything is pretty much dry, and then start my layering. Not too much bleed through, if any, on the back side there. I'm going to start by layering with some washi tape on the very bottom, and I had wanted to use one of the cameras that's included with the kit. I'm going to go with the smaller one from the sticker sheet and layer that with another floral sticker and then some of the floral stamps here. So I am using StazOn Jet Black ink, and I'm not concerned that I didn't get a great stamp impression because, like I said, I'm going to be layering things on top of it. I had also pulled some ephemera pieces from the Pinkfresh Noteworthy collection that I think goes really well with this kit, and I'm going to layer that with some of the stickers also. Once I had put them down to kind of see how it looked, I realized that I wanted a little more stamping to peek through from the background, so I picked another floral stamp to add there. Then I'm just going in, putting down the word Fetty using some more Pinkfresh alpha stickers to spell out the phrase Mary's perspective, because that's what I'm focusing on here in my Illustrating Bible in John 19. I chose the Illustrating Bible because I wanted a larger margin, but I didn't want a whole page in my interleaved Bible, so this was a happy medium. Next, I'm going to go back and focus on the top, so I stamped part of one of those florals off of the edge of my page. I layered some more of those cardstock stickers that are included with the kit with some of the washi tape from the kit, and then I'm going to go ahead and do some more stamping. So I'm stamping out the words seeing, hearing, and smelling, just like the prompts in the devotional. So Shauna encourages us to make a connection to our own journey from Mary Magdalene's journey, and she asks us how her journey, Mary Magdalene's journey, can strengthen our walk today. So one thing that I focused on was the crowd's response to Jesus. Pilate brings him out and says, "Behold your king," and they respond, away with him, crucify him." They totally reject him. And that is not dissimilar to the world today, particularly in my own little corner of the country. But Mary stood by him, And so that was one thing that I took away from this, just from the very first few pages of the devotional, was although everyone else was shouting for one thing, rejecting him, she didn't. Shauna says, the fact that Mary showed up at the cross shows the strength she has. Standing by with love and support as someone suffers takes strength, takes courage, and takes selflessness. So I'm so excited to continue to work through this devotional. I can't believe that it's nearly Easter already. I don't know how that came up on us so quickly, but it's not too late to join us. We've got the kit elements linked down in the video description below if you want to work through the devotional with us. And if you're more of a digital gal, I have a video showing how to assemble the digital devotional into a physical booklet if that's something that you'd be interested in. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.